Yeah. You're a law enforcement guy, right?
Yeah.
You hear the guys out of Laredo, the border towns in Texas, complaining every day. Then you have representatives in northern states who I will not name that say there is no problem, that this is all made up, right? And it's a human problem. It's a human crisis, but at the same time, you have to have law and order, correct? Because it's not just people, it's also drugs. And we see that every single day.
Every day. If you look at, and I'll just tell you this, last year, we had 142 deaths from fentanyl overdose in Jackson County.
It's huge.
That is unheard of.
Yeah.
And this is terrible. And if you think this is not by design, you're not thinking. Because don't think that the Chinese are not doing this. Don't think that the Chinese are not working with the Mexican drug cartels. Don't think that this is just a coincidence. That's right. And I tell you this, our Border Patrol guys and gals down there are being run to exhaustion. So think about this. A lot of these folks that are down there who are overwhelmed on Border Patrol, all right, you got Border Patrol agents that are trying to work the border, but you've also got a section of these Border Patrol agents who are having to deal with these people on an individual basis by, getting all their information down, as they come into the country. And this is nonstop. So, you have so many Border Patrol agents who are being tasked with administrative duties by, writing name, rank, serial number down and who these folks are and putting them over here until they can turn them loose into the country.
Right.
So what you have here is less Border Patrol agents on the border because so many of them are having to do administrative duties. And on top of that, they don't have the support of the government.
Right.
No.
And I'll say that like even law enforcement today. On a local level, we are totally supported. On a national level, we never had to worry about the government not supporting us. But now, for the first time in my almost 43 years of law enforcement, we don't have the support of the government. Now, they're trying to back it up a little bit and say,
because it didn't sell.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They pushed that.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the midterms.
Right.
So now they're trying to say, we've always supported law enforcement. Not true.
Where was you about a year and a half ago?
Yeah. Where were you at when they were burning, cities down in 2020? Where were you? You were talking about getting rid of us, defunding the police. Now look at the consequences of that right now. And it's the same thing that's going on at the border. It's terrible.
Okay. So I think needless to say that when that issue comes up, when you're in DC, we know where you stand.
You know where I'm at.
Yeah.
All exactly the way.
Right. Yeah. And I'll tell you, there's more than just people coming across, with this fentanyl. You got human trafficking going on.
Correct.
You got children that are being sold into sex slaves.
Correct. Right.
And this is horrible. I don't see how the Democrats could ignore this. I mean, children are being, it's terrible what's going on down at that border. And I'll tell you this also, I heard just a little bit ago on the radio about the morgues down there in South Texas are being overrun because of all the drownings and deaths that are
trying
happening.
To get across.
Yes, trying to get across that border. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on other than just